And we're back to learning Inkscape, and this time I'm going to show you how to use the tweak tool. Got it right here at the bottom. It gives you this menu, and the width and force are the first parameters to set. So the width is just the size of this circle, and whatever is inside the circle is affected. So just type in some value, press enter, and you can resize that. The force is the intensity with which the modes are affecting the objects. You can also use a pen, so when you use a graphic tablet, and use the pressure of it to set the intensity. So the first modes, there are about positioning. Let me copy this first circle. I simply press Ctrl D, and when I now use the tweak objects tool in the first mode, I can reposition it like that. Second one, it follows the circle, so the cursor wherever I put it. Third one gives it a random direction. The fourth one can shrink the object. So I just go up and down and left click, and if I hold shift and do the same, it gets bigger. So it's the inverse of it. You can also rotate it with this tweak tool. Let me copy the one below. And now I use the tweak tool rotation mode. When I hold shift, it rotates it counterclockwise. When I release shift, it's clockwise. You can also duplicate objects. It's self-explanatory. Let us go through the other modes with the next circle. We've got the color modes right here. We will go over the path modes later on, but these two color modes are important. Here's our fill, so it's red. And if I now click on the circle and move my cursor a little bit, we move gradually towards that fill color. You can also hold shift and do that. You can jitter colors just like that. And you've got the channels HSLO, so hue, saturation, lightness, and opacity. You can turn some of them off and see what happens. It gives you different results with the jitter function. Next mode is interesting. It's about blurring objects. Let me show you this with the next example. I once again copy the circle. And now I create an ellipse below. Let me make that black. I'll hold shift click on X to get rid of the stroke. And now I use the tweak objects tool, blur mode. And I can make it blurry and thus create a shadow. If I hold shift and click on it again, it gets unblurred. And the force, it sets, let's say, the speed with which it's blurred or unblurred. So in this case, this is the intensity for this mode. Let me go to the last example that we've got. I'll put it right here. I'll show you the path effects. So we've got more modes right here. You can push parts of the path just like that. Once again, the force can be used to adjust it. You can shrink parts. The next mode can be interesting as it smoothens it out a little bit because it attracts parts of the path. And in this example, you can see that you can create a more smooth line. The last one roughens it. So let me just click on it, and that creates a lot of nodes. So if I have it selected and I click on the nodes tool, we've got all of these new nodes created. And how many nodes is dependent on the fidelity. So if we have it high, it creates a lot of them. If we have it low, it creates less. And this is how you can use this tweak objects tool. It's a great tool when you want to actually create digital paintings or digital drawings with Inkscape. Most of the effects can be achieved in other ways as well, but when you use a graphic tablet and you want to draw, it comes in handy and saves a little bit of time. I hope this video was helpful, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.